Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an ISU-152. It's a Tier 8 Soviet tank destroyer. It's located on the north spawn of Tundra and it's under the command of Alephus. Now this tank is the next succession to the SU-152. It's actually, instead of based on the KV hull, it's based on the IS hull. In fact, I think it's the IS2 hulls that they were using to actually manufacture the ISU-152s. And they built a lot of them because they rather like them. 4,635 of these were built between November 1943 until June 1945. It's got an absolutely massive gun, which is 152mm in caliber, of course. And it's capable of doing 750 alpha, and it will penetrate through 260mm of armor with standard ammo. With the APCR it goes through 292mm, and with the HE rounds it'll do 950 alpha and 90mm of armor, so it's pretty deadly with any of the ammunition that it fires. Okay, well, he's making his way up to the hill. And he did spot a T-52 who's already managed to get up onto the top of the hill. The useful little scout, the premium Soviet light. Okay, VK. Yes, nice hit. And the Caro got the kill. But the T-52 quickly fired a 57mm round back to kind of punish us. The ISU-152 doesn't have great armour, I'm afraid. It's only 90mm at the front and the side and 60 at the rear, so it's fairly light on the old armour. And a 57mm round can go through, but there you go. He made a huge error trying to dash out and get a shot. One quick peek to actually fire around it after the ISU-152 was occupied will be okay, but if he tried to keep poking and the ISU was ready for him, he was going to get wiped out, and the Alephus was well ready. And looks like the other T-52 made another big mistake. He wasn't even paying attention to Alephus, and he'd just seen his teammate get wiped out, and now he's gone. So 2 kills now for Alephus, and that charioteer is about to suffer a big hit if he gets hit. Now Alephus just needs to get this one target. Okay, he's going to barge around the corner and get the charioteer, and if the charioteer sticks around he won't live for very long. Oh, he's trying to be sneaky and he's come back round behind the Caro, but the Caro's going to have him. Either that or the SU-152 44 will get him, and if it won't be him it'll be Alephus. Yes, well, it was the SU-152 44 in the end. Okay, so he probably needs to go to one of those openings right now because there are some enemy tanks at our cap area. In fact, actually, it's going to be competition for damage here. Oh! Amarak, 856 hit points. That takes Alephus up to just under 3k of damage. That's a huge amount of damage so far. The OI is in sight, but he's got no proper solution. He's actually trying to encourage the T-3485 to pull back so that he can actually get a shot at that guy. Here he comes. We've got another enemy tank over there. It's another Caro. Oh, now there's the dispersion. Made that shell go quite wide. Dispersion on this shell, on these guns, is 0.39. So yeah, at long range that shell was likely to go elsewhere, but he's got a shot on the OI. Still firing the AP. He tracked that guy. He's trying to go for the boobies. Go for the boobies. Well, it ricocheted off the boobies. Always sounds funny actually when you're aiming for the boobies. Oh, that guy's gone. That was the T-29. The OI is still in the cap. I think somebody's going to have to go down there and try and get the reset. It looks like the Caro's decided it's his job. He took the easy way round down, the safe way down. I think the 122-44 is going to have to do the same. Okay, we've got the Alpine Tiger poking on that corner. But the Caro's making his way towards the cap. If he can only just make the OI come out from behind that rock, we might be able to get a shot into him. We can't hit that IS-2 shielded, but the Caro's having a good job. That Caro's taking a shot at the Alpine, who's going to come around that corner. There we go. Oh, fantastic! 617 hit points. Potential high caliber because he's got 20% of the enemy hit pool. Can he hit that OI? We've got a Caro in the cap. And he's blown to smithereens, and there was a reset on the OI from the Caro. So I think he's got a defender medal. And I also have the feeling that with the score even, that Alephus has decided that he's going to try and even up the scores by getting into the enemy cap area or taking out some of their guys in the back. Enemy M44's in sight, but it's a very narrow target. Dialing it in. Yes, good shot. That's his top gun. Now there has been a reset. The OI has been destroyed by the turtle, and that means now that the pressure is being put on the enemy. And coming down from the hill, that was a smart move by Alephus, because it means he's going to be the first one to find and do damage to that T-28 prototype. Remember, he's only suffered a little damage so far from that T-52, who sneaked a shot on him, and he's been spotted by the T-28 prototype, I should think. Yep, there he is. Okay, he's got a solution, and he's out the game. It's the fantastic thing about this gun is it's so good at doing one-shot kills. It overwhelms the enemy, and I'm surprised he's not loading an HE round for the Arty. It is only a GW Panther, but he would only actually have to land the shell near the enemy Panther to actually damage him, because the splash on the shell is enough to do a little bit of damage. What's the splash radius? 3.6566 meters. Yeah, so you can just land it near him and it will do some damage. But of course, a direct impact with 950 alpha, I think that GW is going to suffer. I'd go and check in the corner. He could be hiding behind that rock, but no, he's decided not to go around there. Alephus is an Arty player, so he does know all the hiding places. And it looks to me like the GW's gone north, but he has been taken out by the ISU-152-44, and he wasn't where we thought he was. He was over in the other corner. So the game is a victory. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Here's the end of battle results for Alephus in the ISU-152 on Tundra. He managed to get an ace tanker in that game. He also got demolition expert because he blew up one of the enemy tanks. In fact, I think he blew up more than one. And a duelist for taking out 2 tanks that damaged him, as well as a FARTR effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle. He got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, a tanker sniper for getting the most damage at a distance of 300 meters or more, and also a top gun for getting at least 6 kills. He ended up with 7 in the end, just one short of getting that Radleys. It would have been rather nice if he could have got the Radleys, but the GW wasn't where we thought he was. He was actually over the other end of the map. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he got the highest damage with 4,812 hit points of damage. The next high scorer being the T-28 prototype with 2,801, followed by the Caro on his own team, who managed to get 2,575, but didn't survive, I'm afraid, in that encounter. When it came to kills, again, he's got the highest with 7. The next high scorer being the T-28 prototype with 3, and then there was a number of tanks with 2 kills each. The Turtle, the SU-122-44, the Caro, and the IS on his own team, and 3 tanks on the enemy team, the Wizzy-111 Alpine, the GW Panther, and their M44. When it came to base XP, he's got the top on that one as well. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,272 goes to Alephus, 1067 goes to the Caro, and those are the only two players who managed to get over 1,000. The next highest scorer being the Turtle, who managed to get the reset on that OI and 857 hit point experience points out of that game. Actually, was it the Caro who got the Defender? Yes, it was. The Caro managed to get the Defender out of it anyway, so I don't think he'll mind that he actually died in the game, because he would have benefited anyway from that Defender. So let's have a look at detailed report. 11 shots fired, 10 direct hits, 8 penetrations. Only one shell actually missed the target, but not all of them actually penetrated the target. 4,812 hit points, of which 2,260 were up more than 300 meters. 2 enemy hits received. One was both were penetrations. Sorry, I'm missing that. And I think one was from the T-52, the other was from T-28 prototype. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 7 killed, and he managed to get 5 defense points when he reset the cap. On a premium count, he earned 39,743 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply took away 37,196 credits. He received 1,272 XP, times 2 for the first victory, took away 3,816 experience points altogether. I guess the thing you could say about the ISU-152, as well as the ISU-152K for that matter with the premium version, is that they are really monster killers. As you saw, Alephus was just basically point and shoot at some of the enemy targets. He did have to dial in because there is that inaccuracy, and it's a very slow dial in on the target, very long aim. It's 3.26 seconds for an aim, and that's just to dial down by a third. So firing long range, you're going to encounter the same sort of problems that Alephus did, and he was firing very long range over to the other side of the map. And yes, one of his shells did go astray when he tried to take out the enemy Caro. But the one thing you can take away is that if you do get an enemy tank and they do get in front of that gun, they can suffer a lot, but you just got to make sure that you don't get in front of the wrong tank, because if the enemy tank can fire back, he's more than likely going to penetrate you and do severe damage to your ISU-152. So it is a very good standoff killer. It's a very good assault tank if and only if you know you can overwhelm the enemy tank with one shot, and if not, then obviously you need the support of others to help you out and take the enemy down. But it was a very good game by Alephus, you can't deny that. 7 kills, 1 short of getting that Radleys. It would have been nice, but it wasn't to be on this occasion. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.